Raise your hand if you dream of sleeping like a rock, but wake up feeling like a crumpled napkin. We've all been there, folks. Sleep. That mysterious land where we drift off to dream worlds, recharge our brains, and hopefully avoid snoring like a malfunctioning kazoo. Is sleep a mere luxury or an essential component of life? This question has intrigued scientists, researchers, and curious minds for centuries. But here's the thing. Sleep is way more than just catching 40 winks. It's a complex cocktail of neuroscience, biochemistry, and even evolution, all swirling together in your brain like a cosmic sleep potion. And guess what? I'm here to crack the sleep code with you. Today on Sci Sips, we're diving deep into the land of slumber. Sleep, an activity that consumes roughly 1/3 of our lives, is often viewed as a passive state, a period of rest and recovery. However, this perception is far from the truth. Sleep is an active, dynamic process that plays a crucial role in our overall health and well-being. It's a time when our body repairs cells, consolidates memory, and performs crucial biological functions that promote optimal physical and mental health. When we don't get enough sleep, the consequences can be severe and far-reaching. Sleep deprivation doesn't just make us feel tired, it affects nearly every aspect of our health and performance. Physically, lack of sleep weakens our immune system, making us more susceptible to infections and diseases. It can lead to weight gain, increase the risk of heart disease, and even shorten our lifespan. From a cognitive perspective, sleep deprivation impairs our ability to think, learn, and remember. It hampers our problem-solving abilities, diminishes creativity, and slows reaction times. It can also impact our mental health, increasing the risk of conditions like depression and anxiety. The effects of sleep deprivation extend beyond the individual, affecting society at large. When we're sleep deprived, we're more likely to make mistakes, from minor errors at work to life-threatening accidents on the road. The economic cost of sleep deprivation in terms of healthcare expenses and lost productivity runs into billions of dollars each year. In a world that often glorifies busyness and undervalues rest, it's crucial to remember that sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity, as fundamental to our survival as food and water. It's the foundation on which our physical and mental health is built, a key pillar of our well-being. We're just beginning to unravel the mysteries of sleep, to understand its complexities and appreciate its importance. But one thing is clear. Sleep, therefore, is not a luxury, but rather a vital component of survival. But how did this essential biological function evolve? To answer that, we must take a step back in time, to when life on Earth was merely a collection of simple organisms. Sleep, in its rudimentary form, was observed in these organisms as periods of inactivity, a time for rest and regeneration. As life evolved, so did sleep. Insects, with their relatively simple nervous systems, displayed more complex sleep patterns. Take the fruit fly, for example. Researchers have found that these tiny creatures show signs of sleep, including periods of inactivity and increased arousal threshold. This suggests that even at this early stage of evolution, sleep had begun to play a role in cognitive functions. The story gets more interesting as we move up the evolutionary ladder. Birds, for instance, exhibit a unique sleep pattern called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, where one half of the brain sleeps while the other remains alert. This adaptation allows them to rest while keeping an eye out for predators. Mammals, including us humans, have even more sophisticated sleep patterns. Many mammals are polyphasic sleepers, meaning they have multiple sleep periods throughout the day. Humans, however, are largely monophasic sleepers, having one main sleep period. This shift in sleep patterns, some scientists believe, could be linked to the development of fire. The discovery of fire meant that humans could stay awake and active after sunset, leading to longer periods of wakefulness and a consolidated sleep period. Now let's talk about the evolution of sleep in humans. Our ancestors likely slept in short bursts throughout the day and night, much like many animals do today. However, as we developed societies, invented artificial lighting, and created work schedules, our sleep patterns drastically changed. We've transitioned from segmented sleep with 2 distinct periods of sleep separated by a period of wakefulness to what we now consider normal, a single stretch of sleep at night. The evolution of sleep presents a fascinating journey, unraveling the intricate mysteries of nature. As we continue to study sleep, we gain a deeper understanding of its complexity and importance, reminding us that sleep is not just a passive state, but an active and vital process shaped by millions of years of evolution. What happens when we succumb to the call of Morpheus? Let's dive into the fascinating world of sleep science. Our sleep is not a monotonous state of unconsciousness, but rather it's a dynamic process that alternates between two fundamental states: REM and NREM sleep. NREM, or non-rapid eye movement sleep, is further divided into three stages. Stage 1 is the transition from wakefulness to sleep, a light sleep where we can be easily awakened. Stage 2 is a period of light sleep before we enter deep sleep. And Stage 3, often called slow wave sleep, is when the deepest sleep occurs. Then comes REM, or rapid eye movement sleep, the stage associated with vivid dreaming. This is when brain activity is similar to that of being awake, but intriguingly, most of our muscles are paralyzed, preventing us from acting out our dreams. This cycle of NREM and REM sleep repeats about 4 to 6 times per night, creating a unique architecture of sleep. Now let's talk about the brain, the conductor of this symphony of sleep. Different regions of the brain play various roles in regulating sleep. The hypothalamus, a small region at the base of the brain, acts as the main control center. It houses clusters of cells known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN, our biological clock which responds to light and dark signals, orchestrating our sleep-wake cycle. Recent findings in sleep research have illuminated the role of the brain's waste clearance system, known as the glymphatic system, which is most active during sleep. It's like a nightly cleanup crew that removes harmful toxins that can potentially damage our brain cells. Another research highlight is the discovery of sleep spindles, bursts of brain activity during Stage 2 NREM sleep. These are thought to play a critical role in memory consolidation and learning. The complexity of sleep, it seems, mirrors the complexity of the brain itself. How do external agents impact this delicate balance? This is the question we delve into as we explore the intricate interplay between drugs and sleep. A key player in this discourse is alcohol. While it may be seen as a sedative, lulling you into a sense of drowsiness, the impact on sleep is far from beneficial. Alcohol disrupts the natural progression of the sleep cycle, particularly the REM stage, the phase associated with deep restorative sleep. This disruption can lead to daytime drowsiness and cognitive impairments. Then there's caffeine, the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance. It blocks adenosine receptors, thus preventing the onset of sleepiness. Consumed in excess or close to bedtime, it can cause disruptions in falling asleep and maintaining sleep, leading to a cycle of sleep deprivation and dependence on the stimulant. Prescription medications, too, can significantly alter sleep architecture. Benzodiazepines and opioids, for instance, may induce sleep, but often lead to non-restorative sleep and a host of other sleep-related disorders. Even over-the-counter sleep aids are not without their pitfalls, often resulting in a hangover-like feeling the next day. Illegal substances such as cocaine and methamphetamines wreak havoc on sleep. These stimulants can cause severe insomnia during use and excessive sleep during withdrawal, further exacerbating the cycle of abuse and dependence. The impact of these substances on sleep is not merely a disruption of a single night's rest. Chronic usage can lead to long-term alterations in sleep patterns, contributing to sleep disorders like insomnia and sleep apnea. Moreover, the relationship between drugs and sleep is bidirectional. Just as these substances disrupt sleep, poor sleep can increase cravings for these substances, creating a vicious cycle of abuse and sleep disruption. The takeaway here is clear. While these substances may provide a temporary sense of relief or escape, they ultimately disrupt the delicate balance of our sleep architecture, leading to a cascade of negative effects on our health and well-being. In the realm of sleep, even the smallest ripple can cause a storm. What happens when sleep becomes a scarce commodity? Let's delve into the harsh reality of extreme sleep deprivation, often faced by individuals in the armed forces and those subjected to torture and interrogation. In the military, sleep deprivation is a common occurrence. Soldiers are often required to remain alert and active for extended periods, sometimes for days on end, placing them in a state of chronic sleep deprivation. This deprivation can lead to a host of physical and psychological issues. Physically, the body struggles to repair and rejuvenate itself, weakening the immune system and increasing susceptibility to illness. Cognitively, the lack of sleep impairs judgment, slows reaction times, and hampers decision-making skills. a potentially lethal combination in a combat situation. But the impact of sleep deprivation doesn't stop at the physical level. Psychologically, it can trigger symptoms similar to those seen in depressive and anxiety disorders. In extreme cases, it can even induce hallucinations, adding another layer of danger to an already perilous situation. Beyond the battlefield, sleep deprivation is also used as a method of torture and interrogation. The goal here is not just to exhaust the individual, but to push them into a state of confusion and disorientation, making them more susceptible to manipulation and coercion. This method, while effective, is highly controversial, raising significant ethical and human rights concerns. The effects of such extreme sleep deprivation are far-reaching and can continue to impact an individual long after the deprivation has ended. Studies have shown that this can lead to chronic insomnia, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other long-term health issues. As we delve deeper into the science of sleep, we begin to understand just how vital it is to our overall well-being. It's not just about feeling rested, it's about giving our bodies and minds the time they need to recover, regenerate, and prepare for the challenges of a new day. Sleep deprivation, it seems, is a potent weapon. But as we'll see in the next section, it's a weapon that comes with a high cost, not just for those who wield it, but also for those who endure it. As we venture into the future, how will our sleep evolve? This is a question that has been captivating the minds of scientists and sleep enthusiasts alike. With advancements in technology, we are standing on the precipice of a new era in understanding and optimizing our sleep cycles. A popular trend we see today is the use of sleep trackers. These handy devices, often worn on the wrist or placed under the mattress, monitor various aspects of our sleep. They measure parameters such as heart rate, body temperature, and movement, providing us with a wealth of information about our nightly rest. By analyzing this data, we can gain insight into our sleep patterns and identify potential areas of improvement. But it's not just about monitoring. Technology is also stepping up to improve our sleep. We're seeing the emergence of smart beds, equipped with sensors and actuators that can adjust the firmness, temperature, and even the angle of the bed in real time, responding to the sleeper's needs throughout the night. Yet, the potential of these technologies extends beyond mere comfort. They could play a pivotal role in diagnosing and treating sleep disorders. For instance, sleep apnea, a common but often undiagnosed condition, could be detected earlier with the help of sleep trackers and smart beds. These devices could provide valuable data to healthcare professionals, leading to more effective treatments and better patient outcomes. Moreover, with machine learning algorithms, we can foresee a future where these devices can predict and prevent sleep disturbances even before they occur. Imagine a world where your bed adjusts itself to prevent a bout of insomnia, or your sleep tracker alerts you to potential health issues before they become severe. However, as we embrace these advancements, we must also consider the ethical implications. How will we ensure the privacy and security of the sensitive data these devices collect? How will we navigate the potential for technology addiction in our quest for perfect sleep? As we move forward, the intersection of sleep and technology presents both challenges and opportunities. In the future, sleep may become a precise science, but it is up to us to navigate this new terrain with care and foresight, ensuring that our pursuit of better sleep doesn't compromise our well-being in other areas. But is technology always a friend of sleep? A question that we need to ask ourselves as we delve into the dark side of our digital companions. The screens we're attached to, the smartphones, tablets, and laptops, these devices emit what we call blue light. Now, this blue light is infamous for its ability to suppress the secretion of melatonin, a hormone that signals our brain that it's time for some shut-eye. The result? Delayed sleep onset and disruption of our sleep-wake cycle. And it's not just the blue light. Our devices are designed to be engaging, to keep us scrolling and swiping. The mental stimulation from these activities can make it harder for us to wind down and transition into sleep, further delaying our bedtime. The effects of technology on sleep don't stop there. The constant connectivity can lead to anxiety and stress, which are known enemies of a good night's sleep. The pressure to respond to every notification, every email, every message can keep our minds buzzing long after we've turned off the screens. And let's not forget about our circadian rhythms, the internal biological clock that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. These rhythms are influenced by external factors, including light and darkness. The artificial light from our screens can trick our brains into thinking it's still daytime, causing a mismatch between our internal clock and the external world. This can lead to sleep disorders like insomnia and delayed sleep phase syndrome. The impact is particularly concerning in children and adolescents who are still developing their sleep patterns and need more sleep than adults. The overuse of electronic devices can interfere with their sleep quality and duration, impacting their growth, development, and overall well-being. In the quest for connectivity, we may be severing our ties with sleep. Technology has the potential to improve our lives, but we must remember to use it wisely. It's crucial to establish healthy digital habits, like setting screen-free times before bed, and creating a sleep-friendly environment to safeguard our sleep and overall health. So, where does this leave us? Well, we've journeyed through the fascinating realm of sleep, from its evolutionary origins to its intricate science. We've delved into how sleep is influenced by substances, both legal and illicit, and seen the severe effects of sleep deprivation in extreme conditions. We've peeked into the future of sleep, where technology promises improved sleep cycles, and yet we've also uncovered the dark side of our modern lifestyle and gadgets. Sleep, as we've seen, is not a luxury but an essential biological imperative. Prioritizing sleep, therefore, is not an indulgence but a vital commitment to our health and well-being. It's crucial to maintain good sleep hygiene, to resist the allure of screens before bedtime, and to embrace habits that promote a restful night's sleep. Remember, every hour of lost sleep is an hour stolen from your health. Subscribe to Sci Sips for more intriguing insights into the world of science.